Genesis chapter 1 is one of the most iconic and foundational passages in the Bible, detailing the creation of the world by God. This passage begins with the famous line, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth," and goes on to describe how God created light, separated the waters above and below, created the sky and the sea, and then filled the earth with plants, animals, and finally human beings. Without saying much, let me officially welcome you to the Water of Worship channel, where we bring you a unique worship experience. On Mondays and Fridays, we bring you worship songs that are enhanced with the sound of water, perfect for starting and ending your week with a refreshing and uplifting vibe. Wednesdays like this are always dedicated to Bible readings, where we explore different chapters and verses of the Bible while immersing ourselves in the sounds of nature. On Saturdays, we dive deep into the lives of little-known individuals in the Bible, telling their stories with a powerful voiceover and the calming sounds of water. And daily, we post YouTube shorts that highlight interesting and little-known biblical facts. So today, we will be looking into the book of Genesis, chapter 1 from verses 1 to the end, while we also look at some of the messages that God may be communicating to us through this passage and how we can apply them to our lives. Let's begin. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, and days and years, and let them be lights in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth, govern the day and the night, and to separate light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image, in the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground." Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth and all the birds in the sky and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was so. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Now, let's look at some of the messages that God may be communicating to us through this passage and how we can apply them to our lives. Number 1, God is the creator of all things. In the very first verse of the Bible, we see that God created the heavens and the earth. This reminds us that everything around us, including ourselves, is the result of God's creative power. Number 2, this can be a source of awe and wonder for us, as we contemplate the complexity and beauty of the natural world. We can also be grateful to God for creating us and giving us the gift of life. Number 3, God's creation is good. Throughout the creation account, we see God declaring that what he has made is good. This suggests that the natural world is not something to be feared or rejected, but something to be embraced and appreciated. We can find joy in the beauty of nature, and work to protect it from harm. Number 4, human beings have a special role in God's creation. On the sixth day, God created human beings in his own image and gave them the responsibility of ruling over the earth and caring for it. This reminds us that we have a unique place in the natural world, and that we have a responsibility to use our power wisely. We should strive to be good stewards of the earth, using its resources in a sustainable and responsible way. Number 5, God values diversity in his creation. Throughout the creation account, we see God creating a wide variety of plants and animals, each with its own unique characteristics. This suggests that diversity is an important part of God's plan for the world, and that we should value and celebrate differences among people and cultures. Number 6, God invites us to participate in his creative work. While God is the ultimate creator, he also gives us the ability to create and innovate. We can use our creativity to make the world a better place, whether through art, technology, or other means. At the same time, we should remember that our creativity is ultimately a gift from God, and we should use it in a way that honors him. Overall, the creation account in Genesis 1 can help us to appreciate the natural world, value diversity, and embrace our responsibility to care for the earth. It can also remind us of the greatness and power of God, and inspire us to use our own gifts and abilities in service to him. Thank you for reading the Word of God with me and staying until the end of this video. Don't forget to like and leave us a comment if you enjoy this content, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for a unique worship experience, where you can find peace, inspiration, and spiritual growth. And you can look forward to our daily YouTube shorts that highlight interesting and little-known biblical facts. Join us every day for a quick dose of knowledge and inspiration. Please note that the products listed below in the description section are some recommended Christian items that I feel will help you, your kids and your loved ones grow spiritually in faith. The links are affiliate links, which means I may earn a commission if you purchase them. Thank you for supporting my channel. See you in the next video.